Okay, we're live here on Life Expressions. You're watching Life Expressions. I'm Chari Hineti Elon. Thank you for joining us today. If it's your first time here on the Facebook page, welcome. Here we explore the interesting journeys of people in discovering the purpose of life. We listen to inspiring stories and experiences of life and love. And today we're going to hear a story of success and a story of hope, of support, and of recovery. Of course, we will hear what happened in between and before the recovery. And I'm glad that he accepted my invitation. My guest is a celebrity in his own right. First, he was a kapamilya and a kapuso talent. He's a stage and film actor. He starred in the films of Peke Galiaga like Gangland, Puso ng Pasko, Kabit ni Mrs. Montero, and the films of Eric Mati like Ekis, Pedro Penduko 2, Scorpio Nights 2, and many others. He was in A Wall by Enzo Williams, Trigonal by Vincent Soberano, and Amak by Lawrence Fajardo. He is a Cine Negrense Film Festival 2017 Best Actor. He's a Cine Inasal Short Film Festival 2019 Best Supporting Actor and Brother Alexis Gonzalez awardee. He's also a creative director of Bacolod Improv Group, and the last film that he was in was Circle of Bones. This premiered in more than 100 million homes in the US a week ago. He's also an event host. Everyone in Bacolod and even in Western Visayas knows him, and even in the Philippines, shall I say, and of course, those who have already watched the Circle of Bones in the United States. Please welcome my guest, Mr. John Gilbert Arceo. Hi, John.
Hi, partner. Good morning, good day, good evening to everyone who's watching. I hope they're true to their word that they commented that they're gonna watch this. So everyone who's out there watching, hello, and it's an honor to be in Life Expressions.
And I'm happy to have you here, John. By the way, John is now happily married to my college friend and classmate, Melanie Yap Arceo, and they have two grown-up kids, Axel and Inya. John, how are you?
Oh, I'm good. I'm good. Yeah, I'm good. Thank you. How are you?
I'm happy here. I'm based here in Canada. So it's good evening here and good afternoon to you there in Bacolod. So, John, you have now a happy family life. I have seen in your Facebook posts you have a prayerful life and you are very successful at the career that you have chosen for yourself. But before this stage, you were a drug addict. But now you are a recovering and you recovered drug addict. How did you arrive at this stage, John? Tell us your story.
Just a bit of history. Well, actually, it's not a bit. I started using drugs 1989.
Ooh.
And I went into rehab 2009. So there's a 20-year love affair with shabu. And it's shabu, by the way. Yeah. That's my drug of choice.
Okay.
How did I get into it? It's not the typical peer pressure. Kaya ang barkada were into it. No. A friend of mine had it. It was 1989. Yet it wasn't even a known thing in here in Bacolod. So I tried it because drugs mo. Diba? Let's
Was that your first drug? Was that your first drug?
No. I was smoking pot before, you know. But the minute I tried it, hindi ko ginamalipatan. I said, this is gonna kill me. Because I don't know if I can say.
What was the effect?
For me. Inando ka, wow! Inando mo ginayang, and I knew that I was gonna fall in love with it. Right there and then, the very first time.
Yeah.
It's different for different people.
Yes.
May ara ko iban nga mastorya nga ilang first time was gidya wala gid sila na namian. Though ako the minute it hit my systems like
whoa, like that. Okay.
Yeah.
And
fast forward to the skip talagang in
Yes.
between sana ya.
Yes.
That was the start, and the end was because I didn't have money anymore,
Okay.
because I got so tired,
Mhm.
because my wife is gonna leave me, because I didn't there was nothing else that was motivating me to wake up
Yeah.
but drugs.
Yeah.
The last thing I think about before going to bed is the money that I need to have by tomorrow so I can smoke. Amo na siya ka. It's been
Was
couple
it a
years.
daily thing? Did you use
Yeah.
shabu every single day of your life for 20 years, since
Yeah. It
1989 to
was yeah, it
2009?
was yeah,
Wow.
it was no, 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 no.
No.
Ang
Okay.
the peak,
Yeah.
was the last 8 months, 8 or
Mhm.
10 months of 2009,
Okay.
because I got into rehab. I quit October 18 eh.
Yeah.
Uh, Mascarato.
Yeah.
That was the day I decided, no mas. It's either I was gonna die or I don't know. The only reason why, I guess, the only
Mhm.
reason why I wasn't arrested,
Yeah.
it's because, like what you said, I think people know me
Mhm.
because they've seen me on TV, and yeah, and Joe Mario Oxenio was my friend. He was the PDEA chief here before, so
Yes.
I guess that's
And you
it
were
made a
not
lot of
pushing it.
difference.
You were not a pusher. You were just a drug
No,
user.
never, never,
Never.
never.
Yes. You were just using it. Yes. And
Yeah.
how could you describe your life when you were still at the peak of using drugs? Can you share with us?
This is how it works. Uh, what day is today? It's Friday, right?
Yes.
So my Friday is good. I
Mhm.
have at least I need to have at least 3 or 4 thousand. So my Friday is good. I wake up happy because my Friday is good. But I would rack my brains kung sino man utangan ko for my Saturday. And so gaamo na siya, gaamo na. And that's the life.
Yeah, that's
That's
the cycle.
that's the cycle. I of course I started stealing things from my wife from my wife, because amo mo lang nang ga-expose, kita ko da may lahas, kita ko da may kwan. I started stealing. No, I started selling my stuff.
Mhm.
Lots and lots of my stuff. The only reason why I wasn't stealing from other people,
Mhm.
because they wouldn't let me in their houses. Because otherwise I would.
Okay.
Wala na yan kwan, kung sino man ang addict,
Yeah.
subong, galantaw, they totally understand, and in fact may nag-comment nga, ako nga
Mhm.
hindi mga pigado.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter because manggaranon ka man or imol ka, ato ka sa Amerika, ari ka di sa Pilipinas, or wherever you are,
Correct.
ang addict, it's just the
It's the
same.
same. Yeah.
It's just the same. Ang kano nga addict sa shabu is the same. Mangawat, mamrinda, mabinutig. Ang addict nga pigado mo man. Mangawat, mamrinda, ang big time nga addict. Mangawat, mamrinda, mabinutig. It's just the same. It doesn't, wala na difference siya.
Why
Ang
is it
diferensya
so?
lang,
Yeah. Is it because of the urge?
oo, ako I can say that shabu's Satan himself made shabu. Satan himself made shabu. Grabe, countless of lives ang I'm just blessed enough nga for 20 years wala damage physically,
Yes.
wala kagahang, ah, and I'm still alive.
Correct.
Siguro damage sa sleep because I
Mhm.
don't really enjoy sleeping,
Yeah.
because I can't. Damage siguro I can't memorize things.
Yeah.
Hindi, memory is really bad.
Yeah.
Dulong ko directions, 6, 7 times pa na ikag, okay, okay. Di nga
Yeah.
bangga, second, third, fourth,
Yeah.
right, left. But yeah, shabu is, and and the thing is, even my wife, gambal gid siya nga, she's married to two different people. I'm goody goody when I'm high,
Yeah.
when I'm loaded.
Yeah.
Kay actually nga guilt trip mo. Guilty ka bala.
Mhm.
Way siya kabalo nga high ka because yung kawat mo tong earrings niya kagang
Me.
kagin prinda mo
Yeah.
and then when you don't have shabu,
Yeah.
madmod ka naman nga
Yeah.
ana na lang. Ano
Yeah.
na yung pagkaon? Ano yung kwan mo ni kaginot?
Yeah.
So two different people, and it's all because of shabu.
Yeah. And so can you say that your life was a mess when you were using shabu? Like your personal life, your the way you live.
Mess, yeah. This always gets me. You know,
Yeah.
I've shared this story. I never had a relationship with my children. Um, just gets me all the time.
Yeah.
You know, it's
Yes.
uh, in fact, galing that time gamay pa to si Inya. It was Axel. It was Axel who really got the ano na galing a
The
term a
brunt.
brand of
Yes.
yeah of my addiction. There was one time I was shooting a film in Manila. It was Ekis by Eric Mati. And then I was gone for like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And then I went home early in the morning. He was sleeping
Mhm.
and I slept beside him.
Yeah.
And when he woke up and saw me, he
Oh.
screamed, got
Mhm.
out of bed, running out.
Yeah.
Look,
Yes.
is that a relationship with um, it turns you into
Yeah.
it well it turns you into a monster.
Yeah.
Uh,
Drugs turns you into a monster.
drugs, yeah, it
Yes.
turns you into a monster.
Yes. Yeah.
It allows you to do things na you're not even you don't even know that you're capable of doing. Uh, so yeah,
Yeah.
that's how it is.
Yeah. Yeah. So good thing that you have stopped in 2009. You went to a rehab.
I
Why
did.
and when did you decide to go get a rehab and stop totally using drugs?
Kundi 10 months, no? That
Yeah.
2009 was the worst year
Yeah.
for me. Towards August, September, every time I would smoke, I would cry.
Mhm.
I would wake up and I don't know, there's something just would bring me to the car and madrive ko na. Siya lang yung galiko daw, night rider bala.
Oh.
Siya yung mga and before I know it, I'm smoking again. I'm high again and pero hindi it's I don't know how to put it to words. Like it's like eating. I don't know. It's like eating mangoes that taste
Mhm.
like durian. Or I don't know. Maybe you like durian. No, it's like eating arewa. Para do mas concrete yung example. It's like eating ano bigag may nga fruits lanzones that
Yes.
tasted like tino-tino.
Okay.
Hindi na
Yes.
gid bala.
Hindi na. Correct.
Hindi na siya I don't enjoy it anymore, but
Yeah.
I don't know, just
Which is a good thing because you stopped enjoying it
no,
already. Yeah.
no, it's got a mind of its own.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you stopped because you were not enjoying it anymore? Is that the only
Yeah, and I
reason that you
was
stopped?
yeah, and I was close, well, more than 1 million in debt.
Yeah.
Uh, and I just got so tired.
Yes. Yeah.
I just got
So
so tired.
mm, what happened when you stopped, John? Did things change when you stopped?
Uh, wait, it didn't. Wala na yan. I mean, wait. Let me rephrase that.
Okay.
What happened when I stopped? Okay, I gained weight.
Okay.
I gained weight. Uh, pero the world continues eh.
Correct.
Hindi, it's not gonna be like oh hey John stop smoking, let's stop smoking. No,
Of course
that's
not.
not
Yeah.
how the world works.
Correct.
It's gonna go on.
Yes.
Then I had to deal with utangs,
Mm-hmm.
diba?
Yeah.
Then for the first time in my life,
Mm-hmm.
I was facing problems
Mm-hmm.
with me and my heart and my brain.
Yes.
Wala, di ba? Wala, no, I didn't have the armor, the alcohol armor, the drug shield. Wala. It
Mm-hmm.
was, I lost friends because of the money I owe them,
Mm-hmm.
which is understandable. Um, I lost friends. I severed relationships,
Mm-hmm.
which up to this day, I regret. If only I can mention your name right now,
Would you care to
and if only
mention?
you're watching.
Would you care to mention his name or her name?
I'm sorry for whatever. I'm sorry that I wasted your trust. This is not a female, okay?
Yeah.
This is uh I'm not even sure because when this was gonna happen, I was gonna give him a call and
Yeah.
tungkol ko siya bulatanin kung is it okay if I mention your name?
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna mention his name
Yeah.
because ang amon ng involvement is drugs.
Okay.
So I don't know kung hasta the age siya bala transparent about it.
Yeah.
But if ever he's watching, I know you. I'm sorry.
I hope he will call you or he will open his um, communication lines with you so that you can patch things up. Yeah. Mm. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway,
Mm.
amo na siya eh. And then yeah, I lost my mom when I was in rehab. Uh, it's funny because it's not even about my mom because towards the end of my towards the peak or
Yeah.
towards the worst part of my addiction, my mom was in the hospital. She was brain tumor and all that.
Yeah.
Uh, so she's in the hospital with all that, and I'd still be smoking. That's how evil Shabu is. I didn't care. I mean,
Yeah.
I didn't care.
Mhm.
And when I was in rehab, she passed.
Yeah.
Uh, Here's a funny story
Yeah.
because in rehab,
How
we
long
were
were you in
guarded.
rehab?
I went in October. I went out like March, mga April.
Okay.
It was a 75-day program, but damo ko. I went home a couple of times because my mom was gonna die, but
Mhm.
yet she didn't, so I had to go back. And uh, the day she died, syempre rehab, there's security guards, di ba?
Yeah.
And phones were not allowed. And uh, around 1:30 morning, the guard goes in the room, and when he steps in, I was awake, and I told him, "Manong guard, alam ko na." And the look on his face was, okay, because just 2 minutes or 3 minutes before the guard went in the room,
Yeah.
I heard my mom. Uh, she called me by my name, by my name that family lang blanco kabalo,
Mm-mm.
like Jay. Oh, and I knew. I think she was saying goodbye.
Yeah.
I knew. And so just after that, I knelt and prayed and asked the Lord to welcome her into His kingdom. And then I went back to bed, and then the guard opened the door and said, "Sir," and I was like, "Kuya, alam ko na." And you can see the face
Yeah.
of the guard.
Yeah. How would you know? Like, yeah.
Yeah, and then after like 10 minutes, I went down,
Mm-hmm.
and the guard was asking me, "Sir John, may cellphone ba kayo?" I
Mm-hmm.
said, "No, no, no, no. Sabi niya, ba't niyo alam?"
Mm-hmm.
Sabi ko, well, ma'am, she kind of talked to me, and
Mm-hmm.
she kind of said goodbye. And amo to, it was Charisse, the
Yeah.
younger sister of Mel,
Mm-hmm.
who called up the center at
Yeah.
like 1:30 in the morning. Kung pwede gisingin si John,
Mm-hmm.
kasi his mom passed.
Yeah.
Uh, so there, I think, yeah. Although I made peace with her
Yeah.
when a few weeks before she passed,
Mm-hmm.
I they had to pull me out again of the center, and because the doctor was like, you have 24 hours, or your sister has 24 hours. So the mga sisters panicked,
Yeah.
and called the center and asked for permission kung pwede si John pauwiin muna kasi
Yeah.
mamamatay na yung nanay niya. And so there in the hospital, I said, I think I said goodbye na.
Yeah.
I think that was the first time I admitted that I'm an addict.
Yeah.
And during the time, wala na to siya gigiho, I think.
Yeah.
She was,
Yeah.
and then when I went in the room, all her sisters was like, Manang! They call me Manong because I'm
Yeah.
one of the eldest cousins. Manong is here. And she started to move.
Oh. Oh.
Inong
Yeah.
kabalo siya bala.
Yes.
Balo siya.
Mm-hmm.
And so I talked to her. I'm okay.
Yeah.
I'm okay. I'm trying to heal myself, just like you are. But you know what? You shouldn't wait for me. Uh, if if there's something that's holding you, if it's probably you want to see me in a better shape,
Yeah.
now's the time to go. I'm working towards better shape.
Yes.
Um, and my mom's, she was beautiful till the end.
Yeah.
She was beautiful till the end. Wala siya nagniwang,
Uh.
even with all the tubes, and she was still, wow, she was
Yeah.
still beautiful. And yeah, syempre, how I wish kita ako subok.
You are a totally changed man. Can you say that? Yes. What would you have said to her, John, if she's listening to you right now? Like,
I have two beautiful kids, and I'm sorry.
yeah.
Not that they pass by, I don't ask for forgiveness from her for all the time I wasted, for all the things that I wasn't able to tell her, for not being there when she was dying.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Mama.
I'm pretty sure she's hearing you, smiling down upon you from heaven, knowing that you are okay and you have recovered from that stage. Yeah. I, John, I would say that it is a process, right? It did not just happen overnight. It did not just happen for like 4 months. You said you went October and you went out April. It's still a process, a long process. How did you go through this process to totally arrive to where you are today?
It was until now. Um, well, according to science, the urge, because up until now I still get urges, although it's
Yes.
not as frequent as before.
Yeah.
There will be times that you wake up just really happy and, oh wow, it'd be nice if I can smoke.
Yeah.
You know,
Mhm.
there are times that you'd be really down and just saying, oh, how I wish I can smoke. And the urge, sang una, it's just scientifically it's 14 minutes. If you survive 14 minutes, then you live to fight another day. But when I disregarding started attacking it spiritually, um, I just get down on my knees and say, Lord, it's attacking me again. I cannot by myself. I need you right now. It's just like that.
Wow. Oh,
Just like that. It's
yes.
dula na yun. Namit na yung matiyag ko.
Mhm.
And so I live to fight another day.
Yeah.
Uh, let me tell you something about when I got out of rehab.
Yes.
Because to all the other recovering addicts who are watching right now, this is not. I'm talking about me.
Yeah.
Okay, it's different for different people. Okay, ako yan, the feeling when I got out of rehab was so feeling of ano man victory. I won the battle. Blah 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 blah. But I cannot I cannot smoke again. You know, I cannot.
Yeah.
So as a reward or as an award for myself, nakita ko babae. It's I mean, I wouldn't, it's not gonna be a relapse if
Mhm.
I had myself a girlfriend. And so yeah, I had a girlfriend.
Mhm.
In short,
Did Mel know about it?
uh, all of my she knows all of the women,
Yeah.
all of the uh, this is funny because when people watch me talk about this, mambal sila, kalon bla. Pero oh, I'm not gonna edit things
Correct.
that happened to my life.
Yes.
I'm not here revealing everything, laying it out to be, but it's always in the hopes of touching other people.
True. Yes. And I thank you for that.
Because our God is in the restoring business.
Yes.
There might be families or husband and wives who are
Yeah.
saying, "No, our case is hopeless." No, ours was hopeless also. But I'm not kabudlay bala when you say, "Damo utod na may gaya."
Yeah. You had several
So
women,
yeah,
maybe
before,
more than one at a time.
yeah, hindi bala. And no, Mel and I weren't, wala kami sa pakanay
Mhm.
for 2 3 years na wala yan. It's
You live
nobody
in the same roof?
in one room.
Yeah. In one room. Wala
In
ka sa
one room.
Oh, wow.
In one room.
Yeah.
I would go home. She would be out now to the office. She would go home. I would be out to the friends.
Mhm.
Uh, in fact, she would give me money
Mhm.
just to kick me out of the house.
Wow. Mhm.
The only reason why I didn't get kicked out of the house because I didn't have a place to go to.
Wow. Could I admire Melanie for her patience and love for you?
Grabe, grabe.
Yes.
If I'd been married to a different woman, uh, oh, I'd be I'd be dead by now.
Mhm.
Sigurado gina yan. I'd be
Yeah.
dead by now.
Yeah.
She was never the type nga ma-attack other women. No. She
Yeah.
was because ang sa drugs because she
Yeah.
knows nga buot man tanim bana niya mo.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ano, wala naman buot-buot nga, how the fly don't kill it. No, not naman.
Yeah.
But she knows that this is not you. This is the drugs
The
that's making
drugs.
you.
Correct.
Yeah. And ang babae naman, it's how can I force you to want me
Mhm.
You want somebody else.
Yeah.
How can I
Yeah.
renovate what? Do I
Wow.
pay
Yeah.
you just to want me? Hindi.
Yeah.
Sila niya, you cannot control that.
Yes.
What's gonna happen if I go to the girl and what?
Yeah.
So that's until now, I just owe it to her. I mean,
Yeah.
and it's still a struggle, diba? I
Yeah.
mean, it's still a struggle.
So
There's
how did
still
you
lots of.
stop? How did you stop, John? Like, when did it all begin into a beautiful life, a happy family life?
When I started uh, talking to God,
Yeah.
when I started to, this is the thing. We are now under Pastor Edman Locsin of
Yeah.
World International Ministry.
Hmm.
It was Axel who went there first.
Hmm.
It was Axel. This is after rehab na.
Yeah. When year?
It
What
was
year was
Axel.
that?
I'm bago pa ko eh.
Okay, 2010
It's
after rehab. Yeah.
no, no, no.
Oh.
No, because after rehab, may chicks ko.
Oh.
And
Yeah.
we were together for 4 years.
Wow. Okay.
In fact, Mel
Hmm.
was kind enough to say, there's only one way to find out if you guys are really gonna work.
Hmm.
Go live with her.
Wow.
Go live with her. Live with her, ah. Hindi yan nga go see her. No,
Yeah.
go live with her.
Live with her.
Go live with her. And so I did. I did. And of course, it didn't work. Diba? It didn't work. Guru, I lasted 15, 18 days, 20 days. And then, because she was working,
Yeah.
the girl was working.
Hmm.
And every time I'd be alone in the house, I would miss my children.
Hmm.
I would miss Mel. Nami lang, kung ubdanay kami sa babae. Do ka sadya, do ka.
Yeah.
But, hindi eh. And then,
Yes.
let's, finally just decided to, this is not gonna work.
Hmm.
I'm sorry, but so I went back to Mel.
Yeah.
Uh, and then there was still something missing.
Yes.
Okay na, why na babae? We were ah, ah, we thought a happy family
Okay.
because we were together.
Hmm.
But there was still something missing.
Something missing.
And si Axel during the time was going to this church na.
Yes.
All by himself, we would drive him to church. Pasugat siya. And every Sunday, he would always invite us.
Hmm.
How about next Sunday? You want to go to church with me?
Hmm.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And then come Saturday, you know what? I think I don't feel too well. Maybe next Sunday, pangga. Next Sunday. And then pila ka Sundays. And then after one Sunday, after si Mel decided to, you know what? I'm gonna give this a try.
Yeah.
And are you coming? I was like, no. HBO's on. So wala. Sige na sila simba without me.
Hmm.
And then one Sunday, you know, I don't know what prompted me, no, but it wasn't even about God yet.
Yeah.
It was about my son
Hmm.
because bisan hindi ka kauyon, sige na baligya. Kung palangga mong gabaligya, sige na
Yeah.
lang.
Fine. Mm.
Kung placer.
Hmm.
So I went to church with them, and it was something new to me because it's a full band.
Yeah.
You know,
Hmm.
everybody was, wow, this is okay. This is
Yeah.
loud.
Hmm.
This is nice. And
Hmm.
then when Pastor Edmund started to preach, immediately I was like, okay, Axel has been talking to Pastor Edmund
Yeah.
because the preaching was
Directed
right
to you.
here.
Okay.
I was like, how does he know me?
Hmm.
How does he know my story? Because that is my story. And feeling ko, no, it was just a coincidence. Sunday again, I'm gonna go back.
Hmm.
Let's see.
Hmm.
Same. That is my story. That is me. You're talking about me. How dare you? Do muna bala.
Yeah.
And after a few more Sundays, I went to him. I was like, Pastor, How did you know that? How, why were you talking about me? Silly guy. If you got hit, it wasn't me who was hitting you. It was the Holy Spirit, because the Holy Spirit is talking through me,
Mhm.
and it got to you. And
Yeah.
that's something special right there.
Yeah.
And that started it.
Yeah.
And that started it. And yeah. And and COVID happened.
Yes.
And COVID happened. I lost everything. Di ba?
Yes.
In fact, what a coincidence.
Mhm.
I'm gonna be having my second
Yeah.
hosting
Mhm.
since the lockdown,
Yeah.
which was March of
2020.
2020.
Yes.
I'm gonna be having my second gig
Second.
this November 20th.
Okay.
It's gonna be a wedding at
Okay.
the
Good for
late
you. Just a second. Wow. So it
second.
was a drought for 1 year.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh my.
It was a drought, but
Yeah.
you know what?
Yeah.
I've never felt so rich before. Never. God just works. God has been
Yeah.
leading me to people, generous people.
Yes. Yeah.
There's Boss Ian Law of Negros Grace Pharmacy. Amazing,
Yeah.
amazing.
Amazing.
So just because that was the fear.
Yeah.
When I lost everything, I was like,
Yeah.
I'm done.
Yeah.
We got this house
Mhm.
pandemic time.
Yeah.
Uh, this house, I'm paying 38 grand a
Yeah.
month.
A month.
Where am I gonna get that?
God provides.
But by the grace of God, never missed up until now.
Yeah.
Never missed.
That is wonderful. Yeah.
Grabe,
Mhm. Mhm.
grabe, Jay.
Yeah. Yeah. When did you actually, can you share with us the moment when you finally realized that, hey, it's not about you, it's about him?
When actually dugay na guro ah.
Ah.
Dugay na blood. I grew up in a strict Catholic environment.
Mhm.
My lolo was kachila and the rosary and all that. I my elementary was Saint Teresita's Academy, run by nuns. High school Saint Joseph. I was leading the rosary when I was in high school because I was a member of the Youth Marian Crusade.
Yeah.
Uh, so I mean, I've always known that there was a God.
Yes.
You know, I've always known that there was a higher being that was in control of everything. But I never had a relationship with him. Maybe to a point, I was just trying to impress people because all the girls think that hala kabuot, hala may rosary siya sa bulsa niya. To a certain point, I did
Yes.
that just to. But of course, I was memorizing it. But this was, dugay ba? Taniwain lang ko na. Taniwain ni
Yeah.
Garillo na lang ko to
Yeah.
sagwa. But I was in the chapel praying the rosary.
Yeah.
So, in control,
Mhm.
I think nag-grabe pagid when this lockdown happened.
Yeah.
Uh, that's when I surrendered everything.
Yeah.
Lord, I'm done. I'm done. You gave us this house. I don't think that biyaan mo kami da.
Mhm.
Because even this house, I was given by the Lord.
Yeah.
This this is the ikapila na ni nga balay nga nakita naman.
Mhm.
Because we were hunting. We were
Yeah.
hunting for there was one in somewhere in Fortune Town, 6 million pesos.
Mhm.
But pagsulod mo daw, di mayo. There was another one, 4.5.
Yeah.
damo, balay, katuan. And there's funny thing is, we bought a lot in town and country,
Mhm.
through the help of my father-in-law, of course. But the deal didn't push through
Mhm.
because the the owner decided, I'm not gonna sell. I'm sure in in your life you have been heartbroken, uh, either boyfriend or either a lost dog or whatever. That's how I felt. I felt like somebody left me, or
Mm.
because we were so brokenhearted because may plano na mo.
Yeah.
Nakaapat na kami kaplano sa architect,
Yeah.
and then all of a sudden the deal was off. It was heartbreaking. Mel and I were crying. We were hugging each other, and I was so angry.
Yeah.
Uh, how dare this woman play with people's dreams? Blah blah
Yeah.
blah 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 blah. But then again, now on hindsight, it's because God was. It wasn't him.
Yeah.
It was us.
Mhm.
Mamuta ni, mamuta na. Wala, wala, wala.
Mhm.
Mayo kagid ka kay dan siya.
Yeah.
And then fast forward to Palmas. We were in a traffic light, and then there's this big streamer.
Mhm.
And si Lingko hindi blado, your aunt who lives here in Palmas also, his cousin owns that village or something.
Yeah.
And she was like, yeah. So why don't you call her up and let's ask if there's available house there. So she calls up Tita Jing and, yeah, Tita, di ba your cousin owns mo na? Oo nga. Oh, well, we're trying to look for a house. You know what? There's a house here in Palmas that I'll show it to you. Di one Palmas bala?
Yeah.
So, no, you know what? That, sige na lang, complacer na lang. So we went here. When we saw the house, I was like, easily 8, 10 million. In fact, I didn't even go inside the house.
Yeah.
I
Because you
just stayed
saw.
sa,
Yeah.
because kabalon ako,
Ten
it's,
million. Yeah.
yeah, I mean, why look at steak when you can't afford it?
Mhm.
Uh, so, and so si Mel went inside. Of course, si Mel had all the negatives about the house. Ay, wala, kuan, wala uh, bathroom sa dalom. Ay, wala, kuan, ay, wala amo ni, ay, wala amo to, ay, wala. Kanan ba lang nga, wala, inapangita niya. And then, but anyway, tita, how much would this house cost? You know what? There's a seaman who's offering, who we offered this house to at 6.2, and he made tawad 5.8.
Mhm.
And the owner said yes. And when she heard 5.8,
Yeah.
she ran to me and said, Dad, that's 5.8 million. Uh, Again, we were crying in the car. 5.8 silingkot. I'm gonna stand sa Dunkin' Donuts sa my old City Hall, and I'm gonna make a male prostitute out of myself. I don't care. I don't care. Uh, and tiyan mo na siya, that house is, this house is the Lord's blessing.
Yeah.
Um,
He made it
and
happen for you.
yeah, he made it happen. Sige na, okay. We have a lot sa my woodside.
Mhm.
Baligya namon
Yeah.
para madaw na namon ang 800,000.
Yeah.
And then loan sa bangkong 5 million.
Mhm.
That loan, that's 38,000 a month
A month.
for 20 years.
Yes.
Uh, kaya,
Mhm.
kaya. And then again, COVID happened.
COVID happened. Yeah.
And then I started losing everything.
Yeah.
I started losing a lot.
Yes.
Wala na ko, hindi. Wala na ko kuhaan sa 38,000.
Mhm.
And then I prayed, Lord, I cannot. Give me the wisdom, tell me what to do. Like clear as daylight, cook your tapa, sell your tapa. Clear as daylight. So I
Wow.
started making tapa.
Yes.
And I'm not saying that until now I'm making tapa to pay for. And then he just brought in people. Like I said,
Yeah.
he brought in Mr. Ian Law. He
Yeah.
brought a lot of people. He brought
Yeah.
Andre Familiaran. He brought just everybody, and so now there. That's how the Lord works. I
Yeah.
mean, honestly, I don't have anything on me right now.
Mm-hmm.
It's what, November 5th.
Mm-hmm.
I have 23 days to raise the 38,000.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you,
Yeah.
come November 28th, November
You will have it.
27th, I'll be at BPI
Yeah.
depositing the 38 grand.
Yeah. That's
Tutuloy
how
ko sa
faith
inyo.
works.
Tutuloy ko na yan.
Yeah. That's
Tutuloy ko na yan
awesome.
because you cannot say, sometimes I believe, sometimes I don't.
Mm-hmm.
It's it's 0 to 10. Eh.
Yeah.
You can't be in the middle. It's either
Yeah.
you believe or you don't.
Yeah.
Uh, Kapit lang dyan.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that you just do that and eat a sandwich.
Of course.
That's not gonna happen.
Yes.
Every day. Bisa mo
Yes.
dunot ng tuhod mo sang mga tulog. That's not gonna happen.
Yeah. Yeah.
You have to do something also.
Yes.
You have to
Yeah.
do something.
That's true. Well, that's a nice testimony, John. No, like a concrete example of how God works in your life, from zero to something.
Yeah.
Yeah, diba? From nothing to some to from well, you were never a nobody because you were always somebody, diba? Even when you were taking drugs. But what made it different for you today? Apart from you being vocal about your faith, has your relationship with other people changed into something deeper and better as well?
As much as I can, ang what I find a challenge for me now is to how to start a conversation with a friend
Yes.
and eventually introduce the word,
Yeah.
or even though hindi pa ko though there's still a battle at the back of my head na
Mhm.
ay, he's just gonna get turned off. Don't do
Mhm.
that because
Mhm.
that's not John Arceo.
Mhm.
Uh, so that's where that's why
Mhm.
I'm studying as much as I can,
Yeah.
so I can be effective in kay one of the greatest challenges is, okay, uh, granting that I'm saved,
Yeah.
ha? Granting. Kasi hindi ka pa man saved mo, kay wala pa man mo, it's
Mhm. Yeah.
everyday na mo.
Yes. Yes.
Granting that I'm saved. Okay, granting that when I die, I'm gonna go to heaven. Kasi, is it okay? Ang mga amigo mo to ya are not gonna go with you? Is it okay? Can you take it na wala mo gid gin-share sila ang kaayos ng Ginoo? Can you take it nga wala mo gid pakilala ang Ginoo? Can you take it that when they die, they won't enjoy the kingdom of the Lord? Though hindi guro.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's a struggle. That's a challenge.
Yeah. Mhm. 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 Yeah.
Yeah, that's one of
Yeah. Because you have realized na okay, part na siya sang mission. I think, do you consider that your mission already, or just part of your way of life, that you should share the word and you should share your relationship with him because you feel you
I
ought.
would rather be a pastor than be a counselor.
Okay, now you have mentioned counselor. Can we just,
Counselor
yeah,
as in konsehala.
yes, can we just
Because
digress for a while,
I'm a
because yeah,
counselor now in a way
okay,
by talking to other recovering.
yeah,
That's counseling.
yes,
Mel and I, we have a lot of patients.
yes,
We have friends
mhm,
who come to us
yes,
and seek advice.
yes,
I don't know what they see in us.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
These friends, uh, without any warnings, they would just say, "You know what? I think we're gonna separate." Huh? And then once again, it's the Lord bringing them to us.
Yes.
Maybe they maybe I don't know, they see something nice in us.
Mhm.
We really don't know why people just run to us. I'm gonna tell you this, partner.
Yes.
Random messages.
Yeah.
John, sorry, hindi mo ko kilala, but I know you, blah, 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 blah.
Mhm.
My husband is amunin mo, tumunin, blah, 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 blah. And wow, it's SOP that when it's the opposite sex,
Mhm.
you refer it to the wife.
Yes.
Kay, di
Yeah.
ba la? I mean,
Correct. Yeah.
vulnerable and male, female,
Yes.
budlay na.
Yes.
And eventually we end up with the husband and the wife, and
Yes. You
though
counsel them.
we go into accounts,
Yeah.
and ang gusto na mo ni Mel, let's
Yeah.
have further studies
Yeah.
because we don't have anything.
Yeah.
We don't
But
have a degree. We
yeah.
didn't read about it. We didn't study. We're not certified. But
Yeah. But maybe it's the way you live together. It's the kind of relationship that you have with each other, the ups
pwede.
and downs, and the strength of your
Yeah,
relationship. They have seen it.
yeah, pwede. Yeah,
Yes.
pwede.
Yeah. Yeah. How would you describe your relationship with Mel now? Before sa una, wala ka mo nagasapakanay. You lived in the same room and you said you didn't have a relationship with your children when, especially Axel had the brunt of your addiction.
Mhm.
But now that you're recovered and you have this relationship with God, how do you describe your relationship with Mel and your kids?
It's if I were to describe it, it's downright into. Uh, kung diin ka muna tigulang, dito ka muna ininto. Which really works. I mean, it really works. I think she's menopausal. I think. So everything's magnified.
Yeah. Okay.
And
Yeah.
ako naman I tried to read about it, and it
Yeah.
really messes up your system
Yes.
when you're in that stage.
Yes.
Emotional, and I mean, out of the blue, she's in the bank. She would just text me, and you know what? I'm really sad. I would call her. Why? I don't know.
Oh.
Uh, you know, and
Yeah.
and this is not even about me. Ano nga yung tawag? Bawi bala? Ano nga yung tawag?
Yes. Making up for
Of
your, yeah,
yeah,
making
making
up
up
for
for
your mistakes or whatever.
whatever.
Yeah.
It's not even about that. It's just subong. I feel I'm I'm old, but I'm gonna use kilig. It's
Wow. That's great.
kilig balado.
Yeah.
Huh. Wow, look at her.
Yes.
Wow, she's got a nice butt. No,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
Wow. No,
Yeah.
I'm so blessed. I'm so
That's
blessed. I
great.
mean,
Yeah. Yes.
she talks like really soft,
Yeah.
and she walks like no,
Now you're so in
wow.
love.
Oh, and wow. Oh, this woman, me.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's amazing. That's good. Yeah. What about your kids?
Wow. Axel is Axel is graduating, and he's got work. Uh, he's nowhere near me.
Mm.
He's what? He's 22 years old. When I was 22 years old, I was messed up, man. Uh, he's nowhere near me.
Mm.
He's responsible. I what I like about him is he's got a very strong spiritual life,
Mhm.
but he grows his hair. He listens to rock music. He's got tats.
That's
Uh, and in fact, I had to ask him. No, because he asked permission. Dad, can I get ink done? I was like, son, are you kidding me? Why?
of course.
Look, why?
Yeah.
And then so he got ink done, and then he got another one, and then I was just asking me, and I was just curious, what? How come you're getting ink done? And when he told me the reason why he was getting ink done, and why he was growing his hair, he's like, Dad, you were discriminated before because you had tattoos and you had long hair. And this is my way of proving to people that I'm one with you.
Oh, that's
You
wonderful.
discriminate him, you discriminate me.
Wow.
So
Wow. Wow.
wow, this he's not my son.
Yeah. Wow.
Where's all that wisdom coming from?
Yes. Amazing.
Diba? Wow, really, son? Wow.
Yeah.
Get get the back piece. Or
Wow.
have yourself covered with ink. Diba, no?
Yeah.
Wow.
Mm,
And now
mm,
my daughter is my daughter's like me.
mm. Yeah.
Yeah, she's she's a she's a
Artistahin.
jerk. She's a jerk. Sutil bala?
Yeah. Okay.
Sutil bala. And she looks like my mom. My
Very
God, she looks
beautiful.
like my mom. Very. Um, Even when she was a baby, she was never cute. The
She was
first thing that
beautiful.
most people when they see her, hala ka gwapa-gwapa nga bata. I mean,
Yeah.
of 10 people, the dua na
Yes.
nagambang ay ka-cute sa baby niyo.
Uh,
Laban niya, hala
wow.
ka gwapa.
Yeah.
Such big eyes and the nose and yeah, but once again, it's just
Yeah.
God given.
Yeah. That's great, John. Yes. Ma-mention ko, Anay, because you are counseling, COUNSELLING, but you
Mhm.
were asked to run for counselor for several times already. Why did you not?
Yeah. Um, the first one, though it started as a joke.
Yeah.
Uh,
Okay.
Sabi, oh, si John, makonsilor. And of course, me being egotistical, look namin ulang gid lang nga, oh wow, they're considering me.
I love
But
it.
it never happened because why ko
Okay.
narehistro. And subong naman, I got myself registered. Uh, so pwede na, di ba?
Mm-hmm.
Uh, and I was invited to run. And I didn't know nga muna siya gali ka I didn't know that it was such a difficult decision to make.
Yeah.
So I had to think about it. Naghilanat ko, nagkala LBM ko sa panumdum. Wala ko sleep and tanan-tanan. And it just I just can't. Because I've always believed what Dolphy said, the king of comedy.
Yeah.
When he was asked, Mang Dolphy, tatakbo ka ba? Presidente.
Mm-hmm.
Alam nyo, madaling tumakbo. Paano pag manalo? Diba? Just as simple as that. Because I've hosted all the sorties before,
Yeah.
and I would introduce each counselor one
Yeah.
by one. In Gambal ko, I was supposed to be one of them.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
If it was my name, what am I gonna do?
Mm-hmm.
What am I gonna do? Oh, ako si John Arceo, adik ko no? Ano da yun? Ano ko da yun? Because I didn't have anything.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
In fact, I told them, you know what? I don't have the intelligence. I don't have what these guys have. Hindi ko niya, hindi, I, I, I can't stand up in front of a huge crowd. That's no problem with me. I can host a beauty pageant. That's no problem with me. I would love doing that. I would enjoy that. But, oh my golly, ano ko. Uh, and, and plus, if I run, it's not gonna be my money that's gonna fund my campaign.
Yeah.
It's gonna be other people's money.
Mm-hmm.
See, I mean, wala ako yung siling gatinikal, but I'm sure if I was gonna run, you were gonna vote for me.
Of course.
As Chari Hineti Ilon, I know you're gonna vote for me.
Of course. I will. No,
I'm
I
gonna
will vote
waste
for
that.
you.
I'm gonna waste that. You're gonna
Yeah.
be disappointed.
Yeah.
And all the other friends that we have,
Yes. Yeah.
they're gonna vote for me. I'm
Of
positive.
course. Yes.
And it's kapos bala, kapos nga sige,
Tapos
laga na.
magdaog. Yeah.
Laga na. And I'm not even saying this nga tinikal ko, but up until now, you go to the mga Burgos, Libertad, Central Market, it's still
John
S.
Arceo.
John
Correct.
Arceo, Sir
Yes.
John, esta
Correct.
es.
Yes.
You go to Iloilo, there's bongga. Even in
Yes.
Iloilo, esta es. It's like,
Correct.
amo na bala,
Yeah.
ang tawag, na-retain bala nga,
Yeah. The name recall is there.
oo.
Yeah. Even the
So,
fondness,
so,
not just the name recall,
yeah.
the fondness for you is there. Yeah.
So yeah, maybe I have a fighting chance. Maybe I have a fighting chance. Mano ko madaog ka?
Mm.
Mano ta? What? Okay, now I'm counselor. I'm cons. I'm honorable na. Ah, hindi gid siya eh.
Mm.
And what? Have my kids read about it in the papers or hear about it on the radio na this counselor Janice is an idiot.
And you don't want
Is
that,
that,
of course.
di ba la?
Yeah.
Why put yourself in that? It's just like me being offered a role. John, you have a love scene with Maureen? Yes. Why naduro ka mo? Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
Why? Because I know I'm gonna pull this off.
Correct.
John, Scorpio Knights, bakla. Yes.
Yeah.
Why? Because I'm gonna pull it off.
Yeah.
John, counselor, wait. Hindi ba
Yeah.
la?
Yeah.
Hindi. If I had a grandfather who was a politician, maybe.
Mhm.
If my dad was a politician, maybe.
Mhm.
Pero wala eh.
Because you would know what to do, or
Yeah.
you even if
Diba?
yeah. But I admire you for admitting that you know what you can do and you know what you cannot do. And it takes a big
Oo.
person to acknowledge that. No? A big person, like humble enough to say, "Ay, hindi ko daya because I'm not for that." Very
And you know
brave.
what?
Yeah.
I can even pretend as an actor.
Yeah.
I can even pretend that okay no, I can even do that.
It's like a
In the
role
long
for
run,
you then.
in the long run, you're gonna lose your bag of tricks would be empty na.
Yeah.
Then what? Alang-alang man while you're a counselor, na you just say, sorry, I was just pretending. I'm an idiot in fact.
Of course.
Hindi na. Let's not do that na. Okay.
Yeah.
It's a waste of money and a waste of people's trust. Bala.
Yes.
Hindi
Yeah.
na.
Yeah. That's good, John. Oh, yeah. But now you are happy doing what you do, hosting. Are you
Hosting,
still
second.
second pa lang? But hopefully
November
there would be
20.
more events for you. Diba? Hopefully there would be more events now that okay, nag-amat-amat na ang pandemic da. Hopefully.
That used to be a problem for me.
Yeah.
Because even earlier,
Mhm.
you see this established na nga mga
Mhm.
MCs.
Mhm.
They're getting all the may wedding na siya, may kuha na siya. That used to eat me a lot of
Yeah.
okay ba na? May mga muna ko na.
Yeah.
But now, you know what? The Lord is just asking you to be still.
Yeah.
Be still and know that I'm your God. And dude, I will take care of you.
That's great.
So, inataran, matamat ko na the hisa. That's a problem with me. Hisaan gi kuya mo?
Mhm.
That's a problem with me.
Mhm.
So it's every day, just surrender it, Lord. I offer it to you. My envy, it's yours.
Mhm.
Last, I'm a lustful person. I mean, wow, that's and the enemy can see that.
Yeah.
The enemy can see that, and they
Yes.
will use it against you
Yeah.
because that's your weakness. That's my weakness.
Mhm.
Inando ka na, may isang bugtaw mo, and then ma-Facebook ka, and then kita mo to si Talpolano ga-post, oh, hosting job, oh, wedding, oh,
Yeah.
because that's, the enemy knows that's your weakness.
Yeah.
Di ba lado? But,
Mhm.
slowly.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not gonna happen overnight.
Yeah.
There's gonna be struggle.
Yeah.
Just because you stop drugs and just because you have this relationship with God,
Mhm.
everything's gonna be okay. No, it's even gonna make it more difficult.
Yeah. Yeah. But you find your strength in Him.
Oh yeah. Oh
Yeah.
yeah. What?
Yeah. Yeah. How do you
there's-
pray?
Uh, I just talk to him. I don't know how to pray.
Yeah.
I don't know how
You
to
just
pray.
talk to Him.
I just talk to him. I've been asking the pastors, Pastor, I always want to lead a prayer in gatherings, but I don't know how to pray. Uh, Lord, thank you for today. Bless us, and the words just stop. It just stops, and Amen. I don't know how to pray. I don't know how to pray.
Mhm.
So
But
so what I
talking
do
to him
is,
is praying.
yeah,
Will you
I
say?
just
Yeah.
communicate.
On a
I,
personal
I,
level, you do that.
yeah, I
Yes,
thank
that's
him.
great. Yeah.
Thank
Yeah.
you. Thank you for today. I
Yeah.
mean,
Yeah.
the littlest things right now. Just you just have to be grateful.
Yeah.
The minute you open your eyes in the morning, man. I
Yeah.
mean, wow.
Yeah.
The minute you put that first subo
Hmm.
of food in your mouth, wow. Hindi ba I mean,
Yes.
you wake up with two beautiful kids, a beautiful wife, a
Yeah.
beautiful house.
Yeah.
Wala, hindi, I
Amazing.
cannot recall me
Yeah. Yeah.
working hard enough to have this.
Yeah.
No, it's just grabe lagi ng Ginoo, bla.
Yeah.
That's how good
He
the
gives
Lord
it to.
is.
Yeah. Wonderful. But I'm pretty sure there are still like you have friends out there who are still doing drugs, young people doing drugs. What would you tell them?
Yeah, stop, stop. It's just three things: jail, death, or institution. Anywhere in the world, rich or poor,
Yeah.
black or white, girl or boy, jails, death, and institution.
Yeah.
Wala na yan.
Yeah.
Okay lang kung death.
Mm.
What if stroke?
Mm. Oh, and you're
What
gonna
if
suffer for the rest of your. Yeah.
invalido?
Yeah.
I mean, uh, man, you don't want to go there.
Yes.
Subuong pa, people are getting shot.
Yeah.
Di
Correct.
ba?
Yeah. Mm.
And I'm not gonna lie, nami na siya kung sa nami gid pero
Mhm.
try it without it, mas nami.
Mm. I like
Mas,
that.
mas nami.
Yeah. What are your aspirations now?
Wow, that used to be a very big word for me, aspiration.
Mhm.
If I was 16, 17 year old, I would tell you, I wanna I want six cars, big house, a trophy wife. Now, no, to be a good father, to be a good husband, to be a good friend, to be a good brother. That's that's aspiration enough for me.
Yes. Oh, that's
Uh,
wonderful. Yes, that's all that matters.
kaya bala,
That's great. Yes. Mm.
si Lord na bahala sa gift this is what I want to be later on. I want to be a good father, good husband.
Yeah.
Tomorrow, yes, I want to be a better person than I was yesterday.
That's just great. Yeah. Why, if I may ask? Na nag-change like from material things to the things that matter most to you.
Because I had a lot of money before. I'm not kidding. I had a lot of money before. I had shows. I had movies.
Yeah.
I had a lot of money.
Mhm.
Between that and what I am now, are you kidding me? Ariyaho! Ariyaho! Wala. Wow. Makabakal ko yung tilapia sa manog isda and maluto ko na sa paksyo. Lipay na kuya kayo.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, why? I really don't know. I really don't know. But
Yeah. You would,
sadya.
yeah. Would you say you have a different mindset now, a peace of mind and contentment?
Contentment, yes.
Yes.
Contentment, yes. Of course, there's always dreams. There's always, wow, I'd want to have a Land Cruiser. Di ba? May ara ginaya
Of
mo.
course.
May
Yeah.
ara, may ara ginaya mo. But it's those things. It's
Yeah.
those. Okay. I wish my TV was bigger. But it ends there.
Yeah.
It ends there.
Mhm.
Alin sa una, yun ang daw, why does he have a bigger TV than I do?
Oh.
Ano na siya ya? Anong ginubra niya? Amo na.
Ah.
Amo na bala?
Ah.
Ano-ano kaya?
Mhm.
Ilain, ilain mo niyang imo. But now,
Correct.
it's,
Yeah.
oh wow, that's a nice car.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, good for him. He's blessed.
Yes.
Of course,
That is great. Yeah.
of course. Because if you don't have a Lamborghini, maybe God is telling you if you drive that, you're gonna get yourself killed.
Yeah.
Simple as that. It's given to people who can drive it.
Yeah.
The reason why I don't have money, because if I have money, I become an a-hole. And I have proven it time and time and again.
Hmm.
Wala eh. How much, Lord? No, I'm just gonna give you enough to buy your tilapia. I'm just gonna give you enough to buy your panglaswa. Then
That's great. Yeah.
you're good to go.
I like that. Yeah.
It's proven na.
Yeah.
Million man lang nag-agi sa akon.
Yes. Mhm.
And wala. Ito ang padayaw. I'm enough na na.
You're done with that. Yeah. Okay.
Enough na na.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah.
I face the world and tell them, hey, my pockets are empty,
Mhm.
but my heart is full.
Awesome.
This is the most important thing.
Yeah, that's great. Finally, John, what drives you? What is the drive behind John Arceo now?
I think it's clear. Wait, can I?
Sure.
This is the drive right here.
Yeah.
It's something from Psalm 51,
Mhm.
Verse 10 to 13. Create in me a pure heart, O God, and renew a steadfast spirit with me. From your presence, or take your Holy Spirit from me. Restore to me the joy of your salvation, and grant me a willing spirit to sustain me. Then I will teach transgressors your ways, and sinners will turn back to you. Di ba lang?
Yeah. That's beautiful.
Bring people back to the Lord. And how I wish I can share my happiness.
Yeah.
And this is not even a money happiness. This is as genuine as it can get. This is a pure love of the Lord.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. Oh.
I've never felt so high before.
Wow.
Never.
Yeah.
I will roll it into one. All those drugs that I took, it's not even gonna come close to how high I feel now.
Wow.
Oh!
That's wonderful.
Grabe.
Wow.
Grabe.
Wow. I'm so happy for you, John. Yeah.
Grabe ka dyan.
Very nice.
Thank
Yeah.
you, Lord.
That's
Hallelujah.
great. Yeah. Yeah. And that's a wonderful testimony. I appreciate
Thank you.
you sharing your life story with me and with our friends on Facebook, my followers on Life Expressions. That's great.
Your eyes are watery.
Kanami, because like knowing you for like since 1990, because you were boyfriend girlfriend with Melanie when we were in college, so I've known you, so it's wonderful to see you like this. It is really God's hand that's working on you, and I'm
Thank
happy
you.
for you
Thank you.
and Melanie and your family and friends. So thank you once again, John. Thank you.
So much.
Yes, thank you. Is there anything
thank
else
you.
that you'd
Thank
like to say to our audience?
God is just there. Don't make any mistake about this. Whatever it is you have, wherever it is you are now, it's only by God's grace.
Awesome. Yes.
It's not us. It's Him.
Yes.
It's Him.
Yes. Amen. Thank you very
Amen.
much. Yes.
No, thank you. God bless
Thank
you.
you. God bless you too. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank
yes,
you so
and
much.
thank you. Thank you, everyone, for watching. That's John Arceo. Wow. And I'm so happy for him and so proud of you. And I wish you all the best. Well, if I may share, well, God's grace is working on you. Yeah.
Hallelujah.
Wonderful. Yes. And so,
Hallelujah.
about recovery, there is no shame in beginning again, for
Yeah.
you get a chance to build it bigger and better, especially
Hmm.
with Him,
Amen to
especially with
that.
God.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes. So there you go. This has been great. It has been great talking to you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, partner.
Yes,
Thank you.
yes, thank you. And for all of you out there, thank you so much for watching. If you like this episode, please don't hesitate to share it. This will also be available on Spotify, Apple Podcast, Anchor, and YouTube. I'll post this also on YouTube. So please feel free to share it. And if you like live expressions, please follow or like. I'm Shari Hinata Elon, and with me is Mr. John Gilbert Arceo. Thank you.